Hey everybody, welcome to this stream through of Knights of Pen and Paper +1. I've beaten this game once in the past, 2 years ago I want to say, without the DLC that is, and it was really fun. I thought that I felt like doing something relaxed today. Let's stream this. It's like an RPG where you are not necessarily playing the game, you're playing the people playing a game of what is more or less Dungeons and Dragons. It's really fun. So, I think you'll kind of understand what I mean very shortly into getting into the game. Let's just hit new game here. So it doesn't actually remember my old save file. I think it's because I installed the game and reinstalled it like years later, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't have Steam Cloud support, so that's why. I don't mind starting fresh though. Okay, so what we do here is you're not just picking your classes that you want to have on your team, you also pick the players. The players themselves have their own abilities. So we have a limited amount of people we can get immediately, but we unlock a few more later. Each person has their own ability. Some are obviously much better than others. So, like this guy has the ability of 10% extra experience points gained. That's a really nice one to have. I believe it was you, gamer, passive, +1 skill duration. So I remember him being really good as a mage, because mages have a lot of abilities that last multiple turns. He makes it so the duration of all those goes an extra turn each, which is really nice. Nerd, discount when resurrecting from death. That's not gonna happen often. Discount to buy this player, lame, +1 bonus to attack. Yeah, some of these aren't very good long-term. Werewolf heals 1 health per turn. +5 initiative is okay. Discount on blacksmith upgrades for this player. 1 MP per turn. 10% increased damage range might be okay. +1 dice roll on luck, that's okay. Extra 2, 100% to threat, That's actually okay. Okay, so I think immediately we want Mr. John on the team, and we want him to be our tank, so we're gonna have him as paladin. We'll take him as a paladin.
Grandma.
And we get one other person for free, so I'm definitely taking him. Witch. Oh, right. Witch is a new class. Cast Familiar grants you 1 initiative and 2 magic. That's a passive. Deal 1/1 magic damage to every foe in battle. Restore 1 HP to all group members. That's okay. Deal magical damage and sleep your target for 3 turns. It's probably because of the class he is. If I do that. Oh, no. Never mind. Okay. That might actually be really good. Protect target from the next incoming damage. Restore 3 HP. To your target every turn while warded.
Jake D would like to know, did you hear about Reigns being suspended?
Yes. You know, I'm gonna stick with mage because I know that's a winning formula. There we go. Alright, so first thing, we're gonna get our quest. I'm not gonna read every single dialogue box of the game, but I will read some of the early ones. So is everyone ready? All character sheets are set up. Yes, let's rock on. Rock on, come on, is your character from the future? Yeah, that's right, extra experience points are awarded for players who are role-playing, okay? I love this. You can see, we're actually on our table here. You can actually do upgrades to your characters in-game by upgrading your playing environment. All you know that you're in a group of friends locked in a tower prison for no reason at all, and everyone's calling you assassins. We got a shit DM.
Of course. Oh my god, I know.
Oh god, I can so relate to some of this game. Like, they really play with the idea of it being like a really shittily DM'd game. They're like self-insert characters every once in a while, and like, fucking DM was watching a TV show he liked, so he started incorporating themes from it sometimes. It's great.
Oh god, no! Why?
The players are shitty at role-playing. Alright, kill 2
Okay.
guards in 1 or more battles to complete the quest. I'll just kill them both in 1. Alright, we don't know any spells or abilities right now, so I'll just click to attack. We'll just bash them to death. Very simple first fight.
65. Darkcaster65 says, "This is the first stream I watch of you." Smiley face.
Well, I hope you enjoy it. I like that my wizard immediately started beating people.
Of course, because that's a perfect thing for a wizard to do.
Okay, so we got our first level up with Mr. John, the paladin, because he has this XP bonus. Okay, everyone's got 3 abilities and a passive. Passive, 1 extra threat and gain extra 5 health. That's good. Heal yourself for 10 HP. Shield reduces half damage taken. Direct strike deals. Okay, immediate thing I want is a healing spell. So we can sleep at any time, it passes days. There's an achievement if you can beat the game in under 100 days, but I've never been able to pull it off. It's pretty hard. It's a long game. Can you change the name of the players to be the streamers? I would change their names, but you can't, unfortunately, or else I'd name it after chat. So in the alarm, we have a situation.
Neo Crimson would like to know, do you play pen and paper games?
I play Dungeons and Dragons.
Me too.
Yep, in fact, we might have a session together sometime. It's been on indefinite hold, but I think it's likely to get moving again now that Brandon's done college and I've moved.
Yay!
Yay, our other guy just leveled.
That's exciting.
Yep. Alright, his passive is just extra spell damage and MP, which is really nice. First thing I want, though, Deep Freeze, because it stuns targets for a turn, which is 2 turns, because that's his player ability. It is increase the duration of every spell by 1, and you get a lot of mileage out of that as the mage. Alright, so we're in our first town here. I don't think there's anything we want to buy, because we don't really have much money. But, if I do remember... Yep, you can also use your money you get in-game to buy stuff for around the table. So early on, I want to get the experience stuff. So we're going to save a little bit of money.
Double R13 would like to know which... Sorry, go ahead.
You go.
Which edition of D&D do you like?
Many. I've never found one I didn't enjoy that I've played. I've played 1st edition, I've played 3.5, and I've played 4. I have gripes about 4, but I still enjoy it. I haven't played 5 yet. The next campaign is going to be my first time playing 5.
Mine too. My favorite is 3.5.
Yeah, I like 3.5 a lot. Although there is a charm to 1, to 1st edition. It is...
Oh yeah, can't beat it.
Like, old... 1st edition / AD&D it's got a charm to it, even if it's incredibly unfair.
Yeah, like, it's pretty archaic, but I have to agree, I played that when I was a small kid, so, like, I have that huge nostalgia for it.
There we go, I just used my 10 gold to hire a 3rd player. It's... How much money is it to get another one? It's locked right now. Activate the Holy Grail at the shop if I want to get another player. Okay. We have a 3rd member at least. And I picked her to be Miss Goldberry, whose passive ability is she has whenever she attacks, she steals a little bit of MP and health, and she gets a tiny bit of extra experience. So she's got a tiny little bit of everything. It's nice. Okay, let's get some quests early on. Oh, right, that's just the fight button, right? Is it this one? Yeah, if I just want a straight-up fight. Let's just fight a few rats before our first quest.
Of course, they're rats.
Of course. It's either rats or kobolds for your first fight in these games. Alright, I don't think I need to use any spells.
Or goblins.
Or goblins. I don't think I need to use any spells in these guys. I'm just gonna bash them. So yeah, this is like a turn-based RPG. It's pretty fun, actually.
I actually have this game, and I just never installed it.
It's good. You should play it.
I should. It was given to me as a gift, and then I just didn't open it.
I've got the second one, but I haven't played it yet. Fatima told me the second one's pretty good. I bought it for her. Okay, cool. Let's quest. Right, we want to take a quest. No, let's not take the level 30 quest. Let's take the level 1 quest. Slay monsters and gain 50% more experience for it. Kill 7 rats in 1 or more battles. Okay. I'll kill them 3 at a time. And of course, not much plot for this because it's gotta, you know, they've gotta get the kill rat quests out of the way, because shit DM.
Of course. Naturally. There's no plot to it because there's a shit DM.
Yeah, well, if you do the main story quests, those all have plot, although the plot is not always very good, which I love, because they really play it up. A lot of this game is the dialogue. Which
God.
I'm reading it all, but I'm reading it all kind of silently. I'm letting people at home, like, read it themselves, especially on YouTube if they want to pause it and read the whole thing. Because there is a lot of dialogue in this game.
Yeah, it already has pissed me off a great deal that this place is called Default Village. It's like,
yep.
Come on. Come on!
Alright, so I actually never played with a cleric in my previous playthrough. My previous playthrough, I had a really lopsided team just for fun. But I think I'll use a logical team this time. So we have a cleric on the team. Circle of Healing restores 4 health of all group members. I think I want that early. Single Heal restores 15 of your wounded target, so I get to pick the target at least. Deal damage and heal yourself, and we can target +2 adjacent foes of their attack for 2 turns. That's really good. What's the passive? Oh, she has no passive spell. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I think I'll take just the straight-up heal spell as my first spell. Every level you get a skill point. You either use it to learn a new spell, or you can use it on a spell you already know to power it up. So you've got your 4 abilities you can power up, and you spend a skill point every single level. Oh right, I need to kill more rats. Let's just kill 4 of them in one go. Because now we got a heal spell, so I'm not concerned. And because of our passive ability, let's actually cast. Because of our passive ability, our paladin actually has higher threat than the rest of our team now, which means he's more likely to get targeted, which is fine because he's our tank. So the higher your threat is, the higher % chance of you being targeted. So naturally, you tend to want to pile all your threat on one guy, unless you're using 2 tanks. Then you could always pile it on 2 people. You do unlock more classes as you play through the game, so you can swap members in and out of the team if you want to. Levels are all tied to the player, not their class, I believe. I could be wrong. Because I think there is a way to switch class at some point in the game. I am going to take Fireball, because it's very strong up front, and that does damage over time, and that guy specializes in overtime attacks. Quest done! 3 coins.
Congratulations! 3 coins, really?
Yeah. And we'll take the weakening spell with our cleric. Okay, now I want to slay bats. The annoying bat sounds heard throughout the village are about to drive you insane when a nearby old man speaks up. Old man, where are all the girls? Old man.
God damn it.
The bats are eating all the villagers' food. They fly about every night. You already know what must be done. We need to stock more food. Winter is coming. Very nicely done. Maybe you could look into the bat cave to avoid more attacks in the future. Deal with the group of bats that are terrifying everyone in Default Village and eating all of their food. Kill 5 bats.
The cringe is so strong. Oh my god, I hate this.
I love it. Alright, I'll fight 2 bats on the first go. There we go. I like how even the side missions that you don't need to do, they'll sometimes have, like, plots that weave in and out of each other, like it's got some kind of consistency to it.
Excellent.
It's a simple game, but it's really fun. And it gets really hard near the end if you don't build a proper team. And I did it.
It looks pretty fun.
I can teach you all kinds of little tips and tricks in this game, though. God, we're already on day 11.
Excellent.
I'm trying to remember, like, is it the achievements for beating it in under 1 year? That was it, not 100 days. It's 1 year, so 365 days. If you can beat it in less than that, that's the hardest to get achievement. It's really hard to do. Because that basically means no grinding, no power leveling of any kind. You gotta be ready for any situation.
Damn.
And it's not easy.
It doesn't sound easy.
Yeah, you'll see this game get harder over time. So I think having a cleric on my team is probably a good idea, because I never had one before on my previous team. I don't remember who was my dedicated healer. I think I got a druid at some point that had some okay healing, but not the best in the world.
Druids are great, though.
I had a weird team. It was like paladin, berserker, mage, druid, necromancer. It was no. I think at some point you can get a 6th member too, and I got a rogue. That was it.
What a crew!
I had a weird crew. All right, let's immediately take another level of devotation, which is an extra 5 health and an extra 1 threat. You mostly take it for the threat. Right now he's at 60%, so he's got a 60% chance of being targeted across the whole team. And Meteor Spell. There, now our mage knows every spell. He's just not particularly good at any of them. As you can see, NPCs have good tips for your quests or where to go next. Stay alert. We appreciate your willingness to help us. We really need all the help we can get. The king has been so weird lately. Everything is quite different from the way it was before. See what I mean? Let's continue our adventure.
Oh my god, stop!
Wow.
That's so bad!
NPCs are really useful. I wrote their dialogue. Thanks for subscribing, unreadable name.
Jesus Christ.
It's a resub. Still, I appreciate it.
I want to punch this DM in the face.
Does chat have anything to pass on while I slowly wish for my own death?
Not really. They're just talking about D&D in general.
Okay, so I'm in the real life shop right now. Here we go. Can have 5 players at the table, permanent effect if I buy the Holy Grail. I'm gonna buy that, it's only 12 coins, very cheap. It's to encourage you to get a lot of players early on to start leveling up early, so I need 80 coins for the next player. I want to like really heavily focus my money on getting new players early, so that I don't need to catch players up and level too much.
Sounds good.
Even though I haven't really unlocked many classes or anything. I still think it's worth doing. Alright. Alright. And I forgot the first mandatory quest here. I think it's a story quest because it's got a star there. Is that what that means? Yeah. Is slay rats. Something I already did as an optional one because the DM is hot garbage. A girl approaches the group and cries out in a desperate voice. Is she cute? The least you can do is fill our adventure with beautiful girls. Fair enough, her charisma is 19.
Oh my god, what?
Commoner girl, and I'll voice it, of course, because this is the DM voicing her, I'm sure.
Clearly.
There's a rat infestation in the village. Please, could you deal with it as fast as possible? The commoner girl is really frightened, and you can see it in her eyes. You're helping not only her, but the whole village as well. Take care of the rat infestation in Default Village. Kill 5 or more rats. I'm gonna kill all 5 in one battle.
Like, that was definitely the voice of a girl with 19 charisma.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That was not the looks of a girl with 19 charisma. She looked fine.
No,
19,
not really.
19 charisma is demigod.
Seriously, like, that's not even a natural roll you can get for stats at first.
Yeah. Like, literally, in D&D, like, in AD&D and D&D, like, first edition and stuff, like, that high is literally reserved for godhood.
It is! Like, I'm lucky to get a 15 on my highest roll.
Yeah. 15 is, like, fucking Herculean.
Right? This
Oh my
is
god.
stupid.
Maybe the rumors are true. You really are great warriors. Wait here. She quickly goes inside her house. What is this, a bathroom break? Quest done. Yeah. All right, let's do another quest. The next one is
Apparently,
slay
I'm-
bats. Fuck. Let's collect blood gemstones. Let's do a side quest. It's level 1. Collect items dropped from monsters and gain 50% more gold. Let's do it. Oh, the enchanter wants to talk. I need to find some items in the Den of Devil. Could you head over there and provide me with some of them? Sure, why not? We're kind of bored anyway. We'll do it.
God,
Travel to the
stop.
Den of Devil and continue quest.
This is
Traveling?
literally the worst.
Let's travel. Costs us 2 coins to travel there. Gotta make a travel roll. If we get less than 5, then we'll get into an encounter. It's a D20. Oh, right. And they don't tell you about this mechanic yet, but if you go into... You found a grindstone! Yeah! When you go to caves, you can see little, like, stones with minerals in the back. If you click on them, you go to mine them, and if you get grindstones, you can use that along with money to upgrade your weapons and armor, which is very nice. That is the main reason why it's really hard to beat this game in under a game year, because every time you travel, days go by, and you have to go in and out of those to get grindstones unless you want to pay a high price to buy them. So you need to be, like, very good about, like, making sure your path always goes through your mine so you can mine. Always have a spare set of equipment that increases your chance of succeeding mining. Get a lot of gear early on that increases your luck on rolls to help it so you don't need as high of a roll for mining. Like, you really gotta min-max the game. Collect 5 blood gemstones. So I believe this one is just kill monsters, and sometimes they'll drop the thing you want. Okay, let's write dark bats. They're a higher level. But is the D a 20? That's the question. Is that a demigod level D? You decide.
When you're rolling for stats, it's a 3d6, not a d20. Thank you.
Look at those fucking idiots in the chat. Bunch of rubes.
Yeah.
Think
How does
they
it
know
feel to be
video
as dumb
games.
as Brandon?
How does it feel to be as dumb as Brandon? I get so many comments like that now. I love it. I love that that's a thing
I
now.
know, it's so funny. It's really become a huge meme.
I love it. I love the show memes. The show memes have been getting fantastic lately. These guys are actually really
They're
tough.
so good.
Wow, she's getting the dog shit beaten out of her. These guys have more health than I thought, too. Goddamn, our mage isn't regenerating any mana. I think he needs an ability for that. That I neglected to get. Ooh, this is a rough fight. I don't want to run, though. Let's use a mana potion. What's the chat saying?
Double R13 says, I think Mandy is hashtag not good.
Hashtag better chat liaison than Ash. That's the running joke on the show with Ash is he's the worst chat liaison ever. He never actually did anything wrong. He's just the worst chat liaison ever.
Poor Ash. They were actually asking me to leave so you could bring on Ash so they could bash him.
Okay, we're running from this fight. I'm failing this. Alright, we made it. Peep peep you chicken. Okay, let's camp. Oh, we immediately rolled a 3. Attacked during sleep by a slime. Slime's not so tough, but he's got a lot of health. God, we really need some kind of mana regen thing on our mage.
Hashtag we want Ash even though he's worse.
There we go, killed the slime.
Double R13 says Ash is the worst Liam Neeson. What the fuck?
Fuck. There we go. Holy shield. Our paladin can now make it so he takes half damage for a few turns. That'll be very useful considering he's the tank. We can also take
Yes.
quests here if we want to. Okay, let's just fight some regular bats here. And we'll just bash them to save on mana for now. Luckily, our cleric does have mana steal, so she can afford to hit every once in a while because she will get a little bit of mana for it. Ah, we got a blood gemstone. +1 to magic if you equip them. Not worth equipping, but we can sell them. Okay, so that was just 1 gemstone. We need 4 more. Keep fighting groups of 3 here. I think that's a good way to spend the time. Oop, didn't mean to attack the middle one. And Circle of Healing. Alright, so since we're doing a little bit of a grindy quest here, I think this is a good time to really pay close attention to the chat. Chat! You gotta keep this show entertaining. Don't fail me.
Yeah, chat. I
Chat.
have to liaison you.
Chat, you're the stars of the show now. How are you gonna take this responsibility? I know the answer.
Irresponsibly.
Well, I know the answer is you're gonna take it poorly. But let's just see here.
It's the principle of the thing.
Yeah. There, we now know every cleric spell. Fuck dick, says Juicina420. You're really carrying the show there, Juicina.
Stop.
This is what happens when I tell the chat to pick up the slack. Hey, we got a bunch of bloodstones there. Travel to default village to finish the quest. All right, let's travel. 20. Nice. I should get a reward for that. Maybe I stumble across some gold or something.
Yeah.
Oh, the ingredients. You've helped me a lot. Quest done. Good experience. We only need 30 more coins to get another player. Red apple target. I could do that. Let's slay some bats. Get some more experience. Do you remember what the old man told you in the last task? No. I'm used to skipping all the chat and flavor messages in games. Why are those even necessary? Then you should read more, because sometimes you'll find some useful tips and info. Whatever. What did the old man tell us anyway? The old man told you that default village will probably be attacked again. You should head to the Den of Devil and make sure that they don't leave that place anymore. Oh god, I gotta go back there. Okay. Spending gold on this.
Death Junior 101 says, I've got pen and paper running in the background and I'm playing with you, MDB.
It's fun, right? I like this game.
It's great.
It's one of those games where you don't need to think too hard about it or anything. Like, later on, maybe, but, like, Fatima back in university would use this game as, like, kind of, when she's listening to a lecture or something, or even just waiting for it to start, she'd play some of this to kind of get her mind going. It's fun. Alright, kill 6 bats. Yeah. I can only fight 5 at a time right now, so I'll just fight 5. I think you can upgrade that to 7 later. Did you not get alerts? What do you mean? Is it not showing up on screen? Because it should be.
Oh, hey, Ash is here.
Oh, Ash is here?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, Ash Styles? That's not the same Ash.
Oh, and Ash is here.
Yeah, Ash is Super Effector.
Okay.
That's an imposter Ash.
Wow. Jake D wants to know, are gay guys in Nazi Germany? Probably not likely.
No, is are gay guys in Nazi Germany. It's a reference to the is Bruno Mars is Bruno Mars is gay article.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, it was Does Bruno Mars is Gay, is what the
Does
article was
Bruno
called.
Mars is gay.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I don't know what the article was translated from, but it wasn't translated from that thing very well. Does Bruno Mars is gay? And the whole article
Great.
read like that. It became infamous because of Game Grumps. They read out the article on their show. It was pretty funny. All right, let's learn Leader Strike. Oh, right, raises your threat to 40. Yeah, I want to get that, and it's dirt cheap to use.
Darkcaster65 would like to know, hey MDB, can you grind my grindstone?
I can, but will I? Donation count? You decide. All right, I killed all the bats I needed to kill.